And how's it going, everyone? This is Haris Kruskic, BR Live's combat sports reporter, and today we're here with All Elite Wrestling's Brandi Rhodes. Brandi, how are you?
I'd be a little bit better if you redid that intro just a little bit, because you missed a really important point. Is that I am the first ever AEW women's figure Brandi Rhodes. So back that. I know you can get it. Just back it up and do it one more time for me, please.
All right. I'll do this. How's it going, everyone? This is Haris Kruskic, BR Live's combat sports reporter, and today we're here with All Elite Wrestling's, and remind me again what it was?
AEW's first female figure.
AEW's first female figure, Brandi Rhodes. Brandi, how are you
That
doing?
was beautiful. That just rolls right off the tongue. I'm great. How are you, Harris?
I'm wonderful. You mentioned the wrestling figures. How's that going? How are you feeling about the debut of AEW's wrestling figures?
I'm honestly feeling great about it. They really got the articulation very, very, very sound on me. You know, the purple hair at the time, because I like to experiment with different colors. Everything down to the details of the beautiful gear that Sandra Gray makes for me. And Sandra, just so you know, she's a little bit expensive. Not everyone can afford her. It's just been wonderful. And I'm so excited for people to start getting them. You're starting to see them ship. They're starting to show up in various stores. I just couldn't be more pleased for people to be able to take a slice of me home with them. That's really going to brighten everybody's day.
I saw you threatening to take away Cody's wrestling figure. What's that about?
Well, if I can be honest, don't poke the bear, you know? I mean, it's public knowledge that I'm the chief brand officer. I got a lot of pull. A lot of people want to please me. They want to be on the right side of the fence, and marriage doesn't mean anything when it comes to that. This is business. So if you're going to poke the bear might bite. So don't poke the bear.
All right, fair enough. So back to last night's action. You and Allie came off a huge win in the opening round of the AEW Women's Tag Team Tournament against Penelope Ford and Mel. How do you feel?
Well, I mean, it's always exhilarating to win, but it's even that much more, I guess, phenomenal to be on a winning streak. We haven't lost yet. We don't intend to lose. I mean, we're into the semifinals now. We'll blast through whoever ends up being in there, and then we'll be in the finals. Next thing you know, I'm going to be holding that trophy. And it is as big as it looks on television, and it's really shiny. And there's a spot, I don't know if you could see, right up there on that mantle that it would look just stunning. So I'm really excited to get there, to get to that part. And then, you know, I was thinking, and I need to talk to, Wicked Cool Toys about this, but I was thinking it would be perfect if we did, maybe a two-pack of me and Allie with the cup. But if they wanted it to be like something that just sails off the shelves, then just do me. And, I could put something, maybe like a doll or something that's like representative of Allie.
Of course. You mentioned Allie. How has it been like tag teaming with her? It was a bumpy start at first in terms of, the chemistry and the relationship. Has that gotten better?
I believe it has, because I think in the beginning stages, Allie, she underestimated me in many senses. She underestimated the fact that I would actually think that she would like, that I would actually think that she would like QT. Sweet guy, really sweet guy. But she honestly thought I would believe that. And then she underestimated the fact that I am a really phenomenal wrestler. So we started winning, and then I think it changed her mind, and, she switched around a little bit. And that's another thing. Allie gets the brand aspect. She understands that if you want things in life, you got to know the right people. So she's teaming now with me, who's someone who can do these things for her, who can really forge a path for her future. So hopefully maybe she'll decide that she doesn't need this QT thing, because honestly, from a brand perspective, I have no idea what she was thinking with that. QT? Really? So many other guys, you go in that direction and really, really strengthen your brand. I don't know if Apple Man's the way to go.
Now, I have to ask, because I'll get in trouble by fans if I don't. But, obviously it was a draw to decide who the teams were. Did you and Allie just happen to draw each other? or did you guys just manage to be on the same team? Should we know more about that?
Well, I'm hoping here she watched the draw last night. We did draw. We drew right there in the same spot with Dasha standing there in that green neon dress. Again, a brand thing that I'm going to have to talk to her about. But we drew fair and square just like everybody else. It's a random draw. She randomly saw that I drew red, and then she randomly looked in and drew red. No one said you couldn't do that. No one said you couldn't do that. So maybe we're smarter than everybody else.
Okay, fair enough. I had to ask. Going to the second match of the night, were you surprised that Nyla Rose and Ariana Andrews, were you surprised that they got eliminated as quickly as they did?
I would say with Nyla's brute strength and Ariane's terrible attitude, I would have expected them to make it a little bit further. But I will say I was very impressed with everyone's ability and skill in that match. I didn't really know what to expect from some people. I haven't seen Ariane in the ring in a really long time, so I wasn't sure what to expect from her. And then I've only seen Anna Jay a couple of times in the ring, and Tay is newer. She's still considered a very new wrestler. So all of those women were very, very skilled and cunning, and had a lot of just anger out there. So that will make it a very fun to see. If Tay, and I guess they're calling themselves Tay J now. I don't know if I like that, but I guess I can see, branding. But if Tay J happens to face Allie and I in the final, because I know we're going to make it to the final. Maybe they make it to the final. We'll see what happens. It would be an interesting matchup. It really would.
How do you prepare for your next match, knowing that, it's a couple weeks away and you don't know your opponent? So how do you and Allie kind of try to coordinate together and think, how can we train while we're kind of not in the know?
See, I think that's where people think about things the wrong way. I think if you try too hard, things don't work out. I'm more of a networker, so maybe I just have, dinner with Tony. Maybe I just talk to the Young Bucks a little bit about, some extra brand opportunities for them, because they have a fantastic brand. Maybe have lunch with Kenny. Those are things that I feel like work for me better than training.
It kind of sounds a little icky what you're trying to do. Do you get that at all?
Wow, Haris, I feel like I've known you. We talk on phone calls weekly. We exchange emails. We're partners. BR and AEW, we're partners. I'm a little shocked that you would call me icky. I mean, honestly, I give more to charity than probably anybody in the, well, wait, not the cons, but that's a different tax bracket. But everybody else, I do the most. I give so much. I brought Culture City to wrestling. Who's done that? I'm bringing AEW heels to wrestling. No one's done these things. It's just out of the goodness of my heart. So that just shows that I'm a kind-hearted person. I just maybe have a different approach than most people. I'll let you think about that, because I feel like you're gonna apologize when you're ready. It's fine.
When I'm ready, of course. Maybe not currently, but when I'm ready, I will in fact apologize to you, Brandi. Brandi, thank you for the time. I appreciate all the updates on the Women's Tag Team Tournament. I appreciate getting your thoughts on it as well. Again, you can catch it every Monday night on AEW's official YouTube page. And once again, Brandi, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Haris. I'll be standing by. You can email or text me the apology, all of the above words. Thank you very much.
Will do.